Hi, this is Toni Wade, the Compassionate Investor. And I'm excited for this particular step because it is creating and executing a plan. Now, when you're talking about learning how to live for free, without being able to create and execute a plan, you'll never reach that goal. All the things that you've been doing up to this point, creating your vision, building a solid foundation, changing your paradigm, analyzing your financing, all that stuff is wonderful. But this is where the rubber hits the road, because once you create a plan and successfully execute it, you will be realizing what it is that you want, which is living for free. That's what you want, and that's why you're here. So let's talk about this. So as we develop this, because it is unique to you, it's not to me. I create it and help you create it to your liking, to the things that you want. So a lot of this is going to involve, of course, putting together your LLC so that, or not necessarily LLC, but any entity so that you can operate a business, because that's what you're ultimately going to grow into. And then having that entity learn how to be structured properly, because you have to have those things in place to be structured right. So as you're thinking about, and that's like you having a strong accounting and legal team, all those things are critical to you being successful. So as we create that for you, your plan created around the niche that you want in real estate and created around the business that you desire to have, you can then begin to execute on that plan. Now, after you create it, the execution is critical because it requires accountability. Now, I'll say this, many people don't like being held accountable. I'm the first to raise my hand. Sometimes it depends on what it is. But if you really are serious about what it is that you want to accomplish, you want somebody there to hold you accountable. And you're going to pay for that accountability one way or the other. You're either going to pay up front and say, hey, hold me accountable. These are the things I need you to do with me weekly so that I make sure I'm on track and I'm going to complete it. And when I don't do it, these are some things I need. But that's what we talk about, holding you accountable here. And paying for that. Many people don't want to pay for that. They want it for free. But sometimes you have to do that in order to get it done. Because I have found when I don't have an accountability coach, it doesn't get done. And if you can think back to in your life to times where you said, oh man, I should have did that 10 years ago. That thing came to me and I just didn't do anything with it. And here I am 10 years later, still in the same spot. Going back to, you're going to pay for it one way or the other. You either pay for it up front or you're going to pay for it on the back end. Because when you lose 10 years of time, if it's that long, that's time you lost in building another business. Well, first building out the business or the thing that you wanted first, then building on top of that, and then going into a space of your health. I mean, there's so many things that you lose in time having not executed what you say you're going to do. And bottom line, it's what you want. And if you truly want this, you'll do what's necessary to achieve it. So that is my goal for you as you prepare yourself in your mind for living for free, learning how to sustain yourself before life happens to you. And that's where we want you to be. So go ahead and like me by subscribing to my channel. Go ahead and click the notification bell so that as I put out more information, you can hear some of the things that we're talking about. And definitely give me some comments. I want to hear from you. My job is to hear from you and cater to the things that you want. And then I will comment to those things to help you achieve the things that you want. This is Toni Wade, the Compassionate Investor. I am here to help you transform your life so that you too can transform the world. Go seize the day. And so it is.